probably Nate's favorite Valentine dinner that he ever had was one time when we were newly married. I would say we were spending our first year of marriage probably.
Yep.
We did pretty much nothing but fight together constantly. We were fighting, and we had really just been going at our battle for the longest time, and best I can recall, I was winning. And so Nate...
We were upset at each other pretty bad.
Yeah, we were. And it was probably about 9 o'clock at night, and we hadn't eaten because we were so busy fighting. And so I grabbed some chicken that I had thawed out, and I
angrily went into the kitchen.
Yeah, probably. But I went into the kitchen, and so I was just throwing all these spices, everything that we had pretty much in our cabinet, onto the chicken. And that's probably the night when I learned that not all spices are equal, and not all spices are meant to be on chicken. And so I made the chicken. As we were eating, we sat down, we were still eating, we're fighting, and I remember at one point Nate being in the mid-sentence, probably mid-yelling, and he stops and he says, "What is on this chicken?" And I was like, "I don't know." We both started laughing because it was the grossest thing. I mean, I don't know how you can mess up chicken breast, but I had messed it up so bad. And so we both started laughing about it, and it ended our fight, and we call it romantic chicken to this day. So is romantic chicken your favorite meal I've ever made you?
We do a little better going out to eat.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum.
So you remember the first time we ever went out on Valentine's Day? We went to Olive Garden.
I don't remember it being Olive Garden, but yeah, probably.
We were college students. We went to Olive Garden, and we show up because that was the idea of the best restaurant where we lived. And so we went to Olive Garden, show up, no reservation or anything like that. And how long did we wait?
It was like 2 hours or something, or 3. Was it 3?
I think it was 2.5, 3 hours, something like that.
Time.
And it was then that we decided we'd never go out on Valentine's Day for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Never go out to eat on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So my wife and I have been married for 15 years, and to be honest with you, as you heard there, for 15 years we haven't gone out on Valentine's Day for a date. It was because of that long wait, but I had to do a Valentine's Day episode, and here's why. Because we do go out on dates together and spend some time together, and we have a favorite spot that we love to go. And so for Valentine's Day, what I thought that I would do is think about how to do a episode about just date nights and doing something together. I had a couple ideas that I was kicking around, and then all of a sudden I got a call, and this call was one of my favorite calls that I've had in a long time, because we got invited out by a restaurant that we were already planning on doing an episode with, and that is Out of the Fire Cafe in Donegal, one of our favorite date spots. We love to go there. The view is beautiful, the drive is beautiful, the food is amazing, the atmosphere is perfect. And so what I plan on doing in this episode is just to take you there, and if you've never experienced it, if you're like me and you've heard a whole lot about Out of the Fire but you've never experienced it, you're going to get to experience it here.
My name is John Berquist. I'm the executive chef at Out of the Fire Cafe in lovely Donegal, Pennsylvania. So I started here when I was 18, fresh out of high school in 2009. The restaurant was established in 2008, so I'm pretty much opening crew. I worked here, working my way up through the ladder, starting as a dishwasher through 2012. And then I left and got some life experience and vacationed a little bit. And then the owner, Jeff, was nice enough to ask me back, assuming the executive chef title late 2016, and I've been here since then.
For me, in my eyes, I see this as a fancy, nice restaurant.
Sure.
But how would you describe Out of the Fire for just someone that is seeing it for the first time?
I guess the culinary genre would be New American. So that essentially is just traditional common fare with an upscale modern twist would be the the general description. For me, it's a little bit more personal than that. Food was always a huge part of me growing up. My grandma was a huge influence to me, and I want people to come here and gather and fraternize like it is their house. You know what I mean? So feel comfortable coming in yoga pants, gym shorts, 3-piece suit, birthdays, holidays, whatever. We want to be able to have you treat this as an approachable restaurant, no matter the time or the day. So yeah, we just want you to be comfortable, and we want to have everything on the menu be elevated, but at the same time approachable to somebody that might not know all the technical languages.
Yeah, so that's kind of been our experience. We have always came at dinner time. I've never come here for lunch, and I've heard, but it's neat because this is our visit for lunch, and so we get to see the sandwiches and the things like that. For me personally, what I always heard about Out of the Fire first was that smoked salmon sandwich, which from what I understand is kind of how the restaurant's built, right?
Sure.
So what's the history of Out of the Fire?
So Out of the Fire was founded in 2008 by Jeff and Sandy Fryer from Acme. They have a lot of experience doing like the festival markets, if you will. So they used to roast corn, do sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, smoked salmon, pulled pork sandwiches, and lemonade, stuff like that. They would go around to the local farmers markets and Ligonier days and et cetera, et cetera. They were selling their goods, out of their house essentially, and they needed a storefront. So we started this storefront in 2008, and it's just been a joy to watch it grow. I guess we started with a 500 square foot plot essentially, and now we lease over 7,000 square feet at this building. So really huge growth, and just happy to be here serving the community.
And so you're locally sourced with your ingredients and everything?
Yeah, so we use a single source farm called Halperns. So all of our pork, lamb, beef, chicken all comes from a single source farm, so it's not like a commercial Excella or IBP where you get a cow from Iowa and a cow from Kentucky at the same plate. All of our proteins or center of the plate entrees all are sourced from the same farm. So we try to pay attention to seasonality, sustainability, and just supporting local farmers and vendors.
Excellent. So the view obviously is something that you guys are known for, a nice, beautiful view here, but it's kind of an odd place for this style of restaurant in Donegal. So what's kind of the thought there?
We wanted to treat it, I don't want to use the word exclusive, but we wanted to treat it as a destination essentially. So we wanted to show the gateway to the Laurel Highlands, and when you look out over the view coming up 31. You crest that hill, and it is literally just the gates have opened, and it is, all of the Laurel Highlands. And we're lucky enough to have a prime piece of real estate where we can really showcase that. But it doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, winter, or fall. There's all different activities in this area, and we want to, appreciate those items and be kind of there for those people that use this as their playground, whether it's skiing or snowboarding or hiking or biking or whitewater rafting. Weddings, we have a ton of wedding venues around here. So we try to capitalize off of the tourist aspect, but also have things to market towards the locals as well.
Okay, this is our hummus platter, and on the hummus platter we have 3 different types of hummus. We have our black bean hummus, our harissa pepper hummus, and our traditional hummus. We have artichoke hearts. These are stuffed grape leaves stuffed with rice. Our olive salad, our bean salad, and then you have lavash crackers and fresh warm pita to enjoy your hummus with.
Sprinkle a little bit of this. I don't even know what it is, but we'll put a little bit of that. Yep, put some of that in there.
Your best one ever?
I know what I'm doing. Every time that Jenna and I have come here for date night, this is one of the things that we make sure that we get. It's just different than anything else. It has a freshness, and it has a mixture of flavors that are totally different, and I'm a big enjoyer of just strange flavors and different things. So I just like it all together. It's a Mediterranean clean feel to it, and it just really makes it enjoyable.
So one of the appetizers we chose was the pork belly deviled eggs. So it has this deviled egg, and it has a really rich miso filling. and then a Thai barbecue pork belly that they fry. And it has like a bunch of garnish on it. The scallion curls are super pretty and delicious. And it is probably the best appetizer until the next one.
I got a filet tip. We say gyro. Some say gyro.
It's on the features.
But I would say I got the filet tip gyros. Yeah, from the lunch feature menu. Mediterranean marinated filet tip gyro. There's pickled onions and there is cucumber in there, and it has a tzatziki sauce and the filet tips. And I think this is like a hummus spread. It's gonna be real messy.
I got the Jeff's smoked chicken sandwich. It usually comes with portobellos. I'm not a fan, so I requested it without that. And it has like mozzarella, bacon, this chicken that they do in house, and I ordered sweet potato fries to change it up a little bit. It has like a little dressing on it, which makes it really creamy. And then the chicken is like smoked and seasoned, and it's just perfect. Everything about it. My favorite thing here.
I ordered the ahi tuna tacos. The blackened ahi tuna tacos. Got chopped romaine, some mango salsa, chipotle aioli, and a cilantro sour cream. Grilled flour tortillas.
And then they pull it all.
It's got a lot of the smoke that they are so incredibly good at here. But then some sweetness from the mango salad or salsa. Just a very good taco. We decided to stop here, but to be honest with you, they kept bringing us stuff and then invited us for dessert. And so Jenna got to enjoy the banana cheesecake. They also brought out a bananas Foster, which was absolutely incredible. And they also have a bakery that includes a lot of their items that you can buy and take home with you in the market. They're also starting in Giant Eagle to sell some things there locally. And so it's really an incredible place, and you need to check them out. If you've never been to Out of the Fire, give it a go. Fresh baked bread, absolutely wonderful, all the things that they do there. This was just a lunch experience. You've got to understand that the dinner experience is even greater than this, in my opinion. There's a view that you can't beat anywhere else. Whether it's summer, whether it's winter, it doesn't matter. It is absolutely beautiful out here. The restaurant is incredible. The staff is wonderful. The food is top notch. It's all handmade by people that know what they're doing. I know that you can't get a reservation at Out of the Fire for Valentine's Day. I know it's probably booked up from there because this is a popular restaurant. But if you are looking for a place just to get away and spend some time together, if you're looking for a date night, I highly recommend Out of the Fire. So give it a try. It may not be Greensburg, but it's worth the drive. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I really, really thank Out of the Fire for inviting us out. I really appreciate them just taking care of us, the hospitality they showed us. Thank you so much, guys. It was wonderful spending the day with you. Comment, subscribe, like the video. Thanks for watching, because this is my city, Greensburg.